Since the dawn of civilization, humans have sought to meet their needs. Money as we know it did not exist. The foundation was barter, a simple exchange of goods and services. But this system was slow and complicated. What was the fair value of a sheep in exchange for 20 jars of oil? And how could you divide the sheep if the other party only had a few jars? Here, the need for a more efficient system of exchange was born. Trade. Trade routes expanded, markets grew, and certain rare materials, such as gold, silver, and precious metals, began to acquire a standard value. In Anatolia, specifically in the kingdom of Lydia, a revolution occurred that changed the face of economics forever. Lydia was rich in electrum, a natural alloy of gold and silver. Here, the first officially minted metal coin in history appeared, the Lydian Lion coin. For the first time, a central authority, King Alyats, issued a piece of metal with a guaranteed, uniform weight and value, authenticated with an official seal. The metal piece was no longer just a commodity. It had become a currency. Its portability, standardized value, and sovereign symbol made it the perfect tool for exchange, transforming Lydia into a thriving commercial hub. The idea of the metal coin spread rapidly across Greece, and then to Rome and the world. Trade was the lifeblood that nourished civilizations. In Asia, the Silk Road connected east and west, exchanging silk, spices, and paper. In Africa, the critical Trans-Saharan trade flourished. Gold was not the only valuable commodity. The great West African empires, such as Ghana, Mali, and Songhai, controlled a crucial trade. Gold for salt. Gold came from the mines in the south, and salt came from the mines in the north, like Tagaza and Taoudeni. Amidst this trade, a different form of currency emerged, demonstrating the flexibility of the economic system. In the heart of the Mali Empire, far from the coasts, an unlikely currency flourished: cowrie shells. These shells were imported from the Indian Ocean through complex trade networks, which gave them value and scarcity in the African interior. Despite the existence of gold and silver currencies, cowrie shells became the common, everyday currency. They were easy to count, durable, and difficult to counterfeit locally. They stand as a prime example of how societies chose the tools of exchange best suited to their environment and trade needs. From the sophisticated coins of Lydia to the simple shells of Mali, both achieved the same goal: facilitating trade and defining value. The journey of ancient economies is a continuous search for efficiency and standardization. Trade and currency have taught us that value is not in the material itself, but in the trust the community places in it. Whether that value is stamped onto a piece of electrum or lies in the scarcity of a small seashell, the economic impulse to facilitate exchange remains the driving force behind the development of civilization.